Hi, friends. Hello, hello, hello.
Whoa, hey everybody. We're here to party.
Hardy.
I'm here to party. I don't know about you guys.
I'm here to party hardy.
So, if you could let us know if the mic's working okay, if you can hear us and see us, then we'd be golden. And hopefully tonight we won't have any YouTube problems.
Mishaps.
Booted us from the stream, but you know what? You guys stayed strong and you stayed with us. And we persevered all together as a team, and we came back strong, and we did 2 streams.
Part 1 and part 2 we did yesterday.
Your hair is looking beautiful tonight.
Oh, thanks. It's called put it down after it's been in a ponytail.
I've never heard of that style. How do you do it? Do you put it down after it's been in a ponytail?
Yeah, then you put the clip on the funny side.
Okay, let's welcome the friends.
Yes, Julia, it just started. Oh, thank you, friends. Thank you. Welcome, Jamie, and welcome, Julia.
Yep,
Thanks
Julia,
for letting us know.
We just started. Yeah, thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, you guys, you made it in right on the mark.
Yeah, so far we're running smooth. And sometimes it's a bit of a pain, the technology stuff for me and Nicole, but we end up figuring it out anyways.
Yeah, you just button push until it works.
We're button mashers until it works, until we make it work. We force it to work.
Exactly.
So, how you guys doing tonight? Everybody coming in the stream, hello?
Hello.
It is May the 17th.
Yep.
Right?
May the 17th, because the May 18th is the Hanky Nunny's birthday.
Oh, yeah, guys. So, if you're not aware, tomorrow, our little son, our furry son, Hank.
Hello, Danielle.
Danielle, hello. We're glad you made it.
Welcome. Hello,
Mimi. Welcome.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So our little furry son, Hank, is going to be an old man like his father. He's going to be 9. So in dog years, I don't know. That's pretty old.
Isn't that like 50-something?
You guys, if anybody knows dog years, what is 9 years old? Hank's going to be 9, and we're not sure what that is in dog years. So if any of you guys, any of your friends know what that is in human years to dog years, let us know.
Yeah. Well, welcome. Sorry. Hello, Jasmine. Hello. Welcome back, friends who were here yesterday, and who welcome friends who are new. And Brienne, you didn't miss us. Glad. Welcome. Come on in. Lisa, yep, 2 nights in a row.
Lisa,
oh my goodness.
Thanks for joining us, and thanks for recommending us to other people.
Yeah.
That helps us out so much, Lisa. We really appreciate that.
That's so sweet.
And we're so happy to have you back in the stream.
And someone asked how we were. We're doing. Oh, Julia did. How are you? We're doing great. We're on fire. That's why we're here 2 nights in a row.
Yeah,
Look at that.
we're having a party.
Like, and thank you for the compliment on my hair. It was like in a ponytail, and I just put it down and did the clip to mask up the messy side. Oh yeah, that's on this side.
Yeah, you're pretty good at making things look fancy that don't. Like, it takes a little bit of work, but not like a crazy amount of work to get it like that. It looks great.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I didn't want messy hair, you know. Hello, Samantha. Hello, friends.
Is that Samantha?
Oh, I'm sorry. I might have said it wrong. I thought I read Samantha. I can't read. Samantha? Sorry if I...
You might be Samantha for the rest of your life here, because sometimes
we just can't say names right.
So yeah, Hank's gonna be an old man. He's turning 9 tomorrow. He's already on the couch sleeping, I think.
Yeah.
9 o'clock is, as you guys know, 9 o'clock is Hank's bedtime.
It's like he has like an inner clock, and he just knows. Oh, it is Samantha.
Oh,
woohoo, we did it.
High five.
It's a good thing, Samantha, because you were probably gonna be Samantha anyway.
Yeah, you might have been Samantha anyway. It's good to know that we read your name wrong, and it was actually right. We're pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty darn good. So, friends, all the new friends coming in, we're having a like party tonight. So,
so
thumbs up the video.
Like that.
And then the trolls can look at the thumbs up and stick it to them.
Yeah. And Danielle said that you need a kiss for that compliment. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Danielle, thank you. Suggest that all the time, please. Thanks, everybody, for coming in.
Jamie, thank you. Summing up.
Thanks for all the support, guys. We're getting a ton ton of your likes and comments and new subscribers and new friends all the time. And
thank you guys so much. And we have like tons of friends who keep coming back every time we live stream. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And then those of you that make it in as soon as you can, that's awesome. And so, my friends, how are you doing tonight? How is everybody doing? I'm excited. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Yeah, we're
getting closer
to the weekend. It's been me and Nicole are still cutting, so we're still in a pretty big deficit right now. So we're doing good though. We're feeling pretty good energy. The other day was kind of a detox headache kind of day.
Yeah, the Monday was a bit rough.
Yeah.
But today I'm feeling pretty good. Yesterday was not bad.
Our energy is kind of rebound. It's back up. So we said, hey, let's stream while we got the energy and while we can do it and we have a little bit of time. Ask away. Like, we might not answer it, but you can ask.
Ask away.
Angela.
Oh, Angela, welcome. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you, Angela. So glad you made it in.
Angela, thank you for joining our stream party.
Thank you. Friends, we are drinking a sample of BCAAs that we got tonight. It's PVL pineapple. Yeah. We got it when we ordered some supplements. They sometimes send samples in there. And so we're trying it out. Pineapple. We split it, so we each have half in a bottle. It's pretty good.
Sometimes pineapple is like kind of an iffy flavor. It can be real sketchy sometimes, pineapple. But this one's good. It's a little weak. Like it could be a little stronger, but
we did split it.
Oh yeah, we did share it.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? Pineapple flavored Lifesavers.
Oh yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Pretty good. Okay, so
yeah, any questions, guys?
Yeah,
feel free to ask away. That's what we're here for.
We'll do our best to answer them.
We can't always get to all of the comments on the videos, just because of time with work and filming and editing and uploading and all that. So that's why we want to do the live streams for you guys, so that we can sit here personal, sort of one-on-one through the internet, but,
and answer it better than we could like through a comment. So we have Sharon came
welcome.
In. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, friends. Stephanie,
we salute all the friends.
Yep. Hello, and the waving hands of welcome.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sharon. That's so sweet. Thank you for the compliment. Jamie, you said you're currently doing macros. And what is your take on that? It works for some people. Our opinion is that for us, numbers make us crazy. So when we were trying to calculate our macros, we would just fail every single time because it's too much pressure. And also I found typing it into those like online fitness apps, trying to fit my day into one of those like macro numbers, I could never do it. And I always felt like a failure and I would get mad at myself. And then I would end up like going under or over. And it was just too much for me. Like, and I find so much more success, especially having recovered from an eating disorder. Me and numbers, it gets a little crazy. So I prefer to just portion my food and go with how I feel and how my body responds to that. But if macros are working for you, by all means, keep trying it out. But if you're finding like you're struggling, then I would recommend, like, if numbers are making you really confused, or like if you're just getting frustrated, try a different approach. Try like just portioning your food.
And we've found there's a ton of people in this world that do really well. They like to, eat a little bit at a time, graze all day, or have a handful of M&Ms, or have, one slice of bread. Me and Nicole, the way our minds work, we're not built like that.
No.
So when it's time to eat, it's time to eat. So for us, we've tried, every diet under the sun, and from long-term experience, from our own experience, for us, it's just not, it's not good. It's not healthy for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Like for us, we would rather eat fairly strict and clean throughout the week, and then have one day where we don't measure. Because for us to, say, okay, I'm going to eat a piece of cheesecake today and then I feel like a donut the next day, I don't want just a slice of cheesecake. Like if I'm going to eat cheesecake, I want to eat cheesecake. I don't want to eat a slice. I don't want to fit it into a number. So that's why we eat the way we eat, and we find it works the best for us.
I think we had some new friends come in.
Oh, welcome friends that are... Daniel! Hello! Welcome! You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for always coming in. That's
Miss
awesome.
Lawson, hello.
Hello, Miss Lawson. Thank you so much, friends. Okay, sorry if we missed some of your questions.
And guys, if you do have a question that's really important that we get to and you don't want us to miss it, please know that Super Chat is on.
Yep. And
Super Chat, if for friends that don't know, is the way that you can fund your favorite YouTube channel. So your favorite, you can fund our channel and sponsor us, support us, and make sure that we are able to keep bringing you more and more content. And we would really appreciate it. And that way your comment will be highlighted. You'll get a funny pop-up on the live stream and your name will be up there, and we'll see it 100%, and we'll get to your question for sure. And it really, really helps us out.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, my friends, we did put up a cute little surprise pop-up for those that subscribe. So thank you very much. We appreciate your support, and thank you all the friends that are coming in. Hello, Marcy.
Jamie, if you're doing well on it, then you go for it. That's just our take on it. You're down 10 pounds.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's great. Yeah, we have a pretty broad knowledge base on many different diets, so that's just our take on the macros thing. But like we said, ton of people it works for, but just not for us. And that's the most important thing. You got to find what works for you.
Exactly.
Okay, Angela.
Sorry, I think we were up there.
Meal
what
ideas.
do you
Samantha says, what do you recommend as meal ideas when you're first starting out? For us, what really worked is portion control. So
don't change what you're eating, just portion.
A lot of people really try to reinvent the wheel when they're going to start a diet. They try to be like perfect health and fitness people, where realistically in life, what we did and what really worked long term is take the same foods you're eating now and just start portioning them down. Just start eating a little bit less. That way it's not a huge shock to your body. You're also way more likely to stick to it if you like what you're eating.
Exactly.
That goes for exercise too. When you're just starting out, do something you love. Go walking, have a dance party. Just get moving more is really the most important thing.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you do too much too soon, it's going to get really overwhelming. So the best thing to do is don't make big changes, and we preach that over and over again. Very small changes. So start with portion control, and then eventually you can switch like from white grains to whole wheat or whole grains or whatever, small changes like that. Sharon says she loves us. That's so nice. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon. We love you too. You guys support us so much, and we really appreciate every single one of you.
Okay, we read Jamie's. BCAAs. Angela says, tell us about BCAAs. So BCAAs are short for branched chain amino acids. So it can come in gel cap form, or it comes in powdered form like this, like in a package or a tub. And it is like, really, we would recommend it for anybody. It's flavored. It comes in tons of flavors, and it has essential amino acids in it.
And amino acids are the building blocks of food. Like,
exactly.
Our bodies actually, when you break down proteins, carbs, and fats, they break down their simplest form as amino acids. So it basically helps you stay hydrated. It helps you fuel your muscles in your body when you're not eating. So it bridges the gap so that your muscles don't go into a catabolic state, which means your body starts eating. For energy, our body doesn't really care what it eats, which is a bad thing for us, because if your body's hungry, it's going to eat. So if you're trying to maintain muscle, which everyone should be, even if you're not building muscle, BCAAs help you maintain that muscle that you do have.
Yep.
They also, if you're working out, they also really help you recover from the workouts.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, they help your muscles be less sore and less fatigued too. So, I mean, we recommend, that's the one supplement we do say that anyone can really use.
And Marcy's eating ice cream.
She says every time we eat ice cream, you guys live chat.
Enjoy your ice cream, guys.
Enjoy it. Don't feel bad about it. That's not a whoops. You are living life. That's good. What kind of ice cream are you eating?
There's no guilt or shame here around food. That's one thing that me and Nicole learned the hard way, is you have to get rid of that guilt. Enjoy every single bite, because that'll make you enjoy everything in life. It'll make you enjoy getting up in the morning, and having guilt around certain foods, labeling bad or good, we found it doesn't work.
And also, Marcy, you guys have little ones, and them seeing you guys enjoying the food and not feeling bad about it, and enjoying it not just, like on specific times, but enjoying it when you feel like it. That's really important for kids to see, because Kyle and I didn't get that when we were growing up. We always were shamed for eating food and felt guilty. So it's awesome that you guys enjoy it and that you do it together, because your kids will see that and they'll have a healthy relationship with food because of that. So never feel bad about that.
That's a really, really good point. Thanks for bringing that up. Stephanie Hahn says, hello, Stephanie. Have you ever thought about getting a Patreon account? We have. We've talked about it. The thing is, with YouTube now allowing us to do live streams and allowing us to enable super chat on our live streams, we feel like we can give you guys something for your donations. Where Patreon, it would be okay, but we would have to then. We don't have any more time, so that we'd have to film extra videos or put more content just special for Patreon. We feel this is like the best way that we can give back to you guys.
We also feel like we like interacting with you guys, and Patreon doesn't really allow that. But this, we get to actually talk to you guys and get to know you this way, and you guys get to see us, live and not just through a video. So it's cool. We get to actually know each other. And
through the super chat too, it allows you guys to support our channel, but also, like Nicole said, we love interacting. We love hanging out with you guys. So this is right now we're loving the live stream stuff, and it's the perfect mix of you guys supporting us and funding the channel.
Exactly.
And also we can be here and hang out with you guys and have a party and interact and answer your questions and be more personal with you guys. So yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you never know, maybe down the road. And Jasmine says she needs a serial killer t-shirt. You never know what might be coming. We do have t-shirt ideas and in the works. We are working on it. And that's one of the things that Super Chat will help with, is for us to get our shirts out sooner than later.
Yeah, it helps with the production costs. It helps with the food costs. It helps with just our time of editing and uploading and all that. And we have, like Nicole said, we have so many things planned for you guys. And with your funding, it's gonna make it possible for all that to happen. And we always say, if you like me and Nicole and you like our personalities, 2017 is going to be a great year for you, because we're coming with tons of stuff, tons of real down to earth information from two people that have been through the gutters, been through the trenches, lost a ton of weight, and now want to share with you guys our knowledge and information, because we didn't have anybody that was giving us real knowledge back when we were struggling and going through it.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
Anna Gabriella, I'm not going to tackle the last name.
I'm going to try. Ramazini
says, you guys are the best and I watch you every day. Thank you,
that's
Anna.
So nice. Hello, Free Spirit. We love you too. Thank you so much.
Thanks everybody for coming in. Remember, it's a like party, so we want to spike the likes, smash the likes.
Like it up.
Okay, Sharon says, what will boost my energy? Biggest thing is your diet and sleep. Make sure you're hydrated. I know a lot of times I'll be extra tired. Well, before like we started on our weight loss journey, and I was not drinking nearly enough water. And the BCAAs really help with getting your water down too.
I did see something that went quick. I believe Sharon said that she's doing a cleanse, a detox.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're detoxing, you will feel crappy. Like you might have missed when we said earlier in our live stream that we are cutting right now, and this week on the Monday we felt awful because we were intaking carbs in order to build muscle. So when you come off of the carbs, you feel a huge detox. We were feeling like nauseous and really tired and just like no energy. So that is actually normal, and you really just have to ride that out. Resting, and like Kyle said, BCAAs will help, taking in a lot of water, making sure that you are fueling yourself. I don't know what your detox allows and what it doesn't.
And Sharon, make sure that you listen to your body, because even though, let's say you're doing a plan or a diet and it says you're supposed to do this or you're supposed to make it last until this date, make sure your body is number one. So if your body's really yelling at you to do something, it's best to listen to your body, because before, when we were bigger and we were struggling and yo-yo dieting, we really did a lot of damage to ourselves by not listening to our body when our body was giving us very clear signs that it was time for a change. So yeah, just be safe and listen to your body.
Yes. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah. Don't push it. Angela said it would be nice if you could coach us. You never know, that could be coming down the line. We never know what'll happen.
That's our main goal, is we work normal jobs, and our main goal in life, this is why we started YouTube, is to help others where in areas where we didn't have a lot of help. So we want to be doing this full time. We want to be with you guys every day, streaming every day, making videos, putting out content double, triple what we are now, and coaching you and having t-shirts and meal plans for you guys. We have an ebook in the works, so it's the goal.
Oh, Miss Lawson, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Lawson. You got to see those beautiful eyebrows of doom.
The big ones.
Before, when she let them grow in for that one video, and then they were gone.
When they grew in like that.
That was another one of Nicole's magic tricks. She can grow body hair just like that, and not just because of the PCOS either.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and Kyle calls my PCOS PCOS. That's our nickname for it.
Gotta make names for it.
Yes, you do.
Danielle,
thank you so much, Miss Lawson. That's amazing.
Miss Lawson, we really appreciate your support. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. That means so much to us.
I need a whistle. Jamie said she had weight loss surgery 16 months ago and hit a stall, so she was trying everything. Well, that's amazing. And that's normal too, to hit plateaus along the way. So trying everything is right. It's basically trial and error, Jamie. You just have to keep trying. Our bodies, especially now that we've lost the bulk of our weight and we just have a little bit of body fat to lose, they get really stubborn and they stall all the time. And we're just constantly having to change everything up, change up our cardio, change up our training, change up our eating, have to change everything up. It will never stay the same. So good for you. Keep going. And thank you for the compliment. Let's see. Michelle says, how often are you working with weights and cardio? So we do something called fasted cardio, which means in the mornings, which means we work out before we eat to burn extra body fat. And we do fasted cardio every single day.
In the morning, and then our weight training is done at night.
And we do weights 5 days a week. And then she says, do you do this before or after work? And it totally depends. Sometimes I work out in the mornings. Usually we do it at the end of the night, around 5.
The fasted cardio is usually before work. So
but fasted cardio is always obviously in the morning because it's after you've fasted all night sleeping.
Yeah.
And then how do you choose your cheat day? we do Saturday because it's kind of like a reward after working hard for the week. And, in the beginning, we were doing it on a Thursday because we weren't used to strict dieting and we needed it a bit sooner. And then eventually we were slowly able to move it to the Saturday.
And really now, like, it depends when we need it. Like, usually it's on the Saturday.
But if we have to change it for something or we want to change it, we do.
Like Nicole said, it has evolved. We used to do it Thursday, and I think there was a couple Fridays, and now it's Saturday. It might evolve. Like, we really learned we have to listen to our bodies.
And we know, like, our bodies start telling us we're extra hungry, we're a bit, low on energy, our muscles are a little flat, and that's our body telling us it's time for you to carb load, it's time for you to eat. And that's why Saturday is, like, the limit that we could push it. Like, that's when our bodies are ready for a refuel.
Yeah. Danielle, I'll answer your question in one word. It's better.
Everything, actually, Danielle, everything is better. It's so much better to do everything.
Our attitude in life for, like, doing anything, going to get groceries is better. You know what I mean?
Going up and down the stairs, tying your shoes, everything is almost fun, even chores, because you can actually do it.
Relating to our love life, it's better. We're better friends now. We're able to be less insecure with each other.
Yeah. I think you feel better about who you are, so you're just more confident in everything that you do, and everything is better and more fun.
Yep.
Jamie
says BCAAs are going to be on my list to try. Is it a post or pre-workout? So BCAAs are meant for intra workout, so during your workout. But you can sip on them all day. There's two,
like we are right now.
Yeah, there's two situations which are optimal to take BCAAs. That is during a long workout, whether that be cardio or weights, or sipping on them throughout the day to bridge the gaps between your meals. Now, there's no calories or anything in these. It's just the branched chain amino acids go directly to fueling what your muscles need all day, where you're going, sometimes when we were overweight, we would go for hours and hours and hours without eating, and that really kills your metabolism. So you're actually eating muscle if you're not taking in any amino acids, whether that be food or in form like this. Like, we can't physically eat all day or else we would blow back up, but so the BCAAs help with that.
And we drink, like, on a day off from a workout, or when we're cutting, we drink BCAAs every single day that we're cutting. Just it helps us keep our muscle. And
BCAAs especially are important when you're dieting, when you're cutting, when you're
hydrate us.
When you're trying to lose weight. They really, really make you feel better. Just as they're not as potent as caffeine, but they are very important to our bodies.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Look at all the friends we have in here. Don't forget, we're having a like party.
Yep.
So
and
keep
friends,
a liking.
If you're new,
super chat, my friends.
If you're new and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And yes, like Nicole said, super chat is on tonight. Please feel free, if you like our content, you want more of our content, or you've gotten any tips or help, or you want to, buy Hank a bone for his birthday tomorrow, or you want to get us a coffee or a box of cereal, and we can go out and hunt an awesome cereal like Jasmine funded our Maple Cheerios hunt.
Yes, she did.
And that was so awesome, and we appreciate all you guys. And if you want your question highlighted and make sure we don't miss it, then please consider donating to the channel and funding the channel through Super Chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marcy
says Breyers.
The Reese's Blast, the chocolate is so good. It's like they took it up a notch from the normal Reese's. Oh, that was a good pick.
Yeah.
Snickers. Does Breyers have like a Snickers ice cream, or is it like a different brand? That sounds so. I love Snickers.
1, 2, 3, Lola, you made it.
Lola.
Hello. You're not too late. We haven't been on too long. We're glad you made it though.
Oh, that's so cute. Look, Marcy says that her kids work out with them too. They think it's fun.
That's awesome.
You guys, that's really smart that you don't say no and just portion. That's exactly how you teach your kids to have a healthy relationship with food. Oh, Lisa, that's so sweet. It should be coming. I wait for those eyebrows.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay there. Thank you, Lisa, so much. That is awesome.
I don't know why, but I like doing this when we get a super chat.
Lisa, you
so
rock.
much.
Thank you so much.
That's so sweet. We really appreciate your support. That's amazing.
Lisa, you're one of our biggest supporters, and you're the reason why we keep, filming and getting out the content as much as we can. And with your support, we're going to be able to do it all, and we really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Okay, because Lisa, you're a great supporter. You need the 2 whistles.
I need the spit shield. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
Like that. I think you try a whistle.
See, I can whistle normal.
But do a me whistle.
Just all hot air coming out.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, jazz hands, Mimi says.
They are jazz hands. Okay, sorry, friends.
Miss Lawson, we love you. We love you too. Thank you so much, Miss Lawson.
Okay, that's good, Sharon. Just cutting background portions. That's really smart.
Jamie, the super chat, there should be, if you're on a PC or an Android smartphone, it works on there. It just doesn't work on Apple phones, I think. Yeah. But there should be a $sign under where you type in, it says super chat. And that's how you fund the channel. And your favorite YouTubers get to survive during this rough time on YouTube through your funding.
Yep. Exactly. So we thank you so much.
Okay. Free Spirit has a good question.
That's a very good question. So she says, in a relationship with a boyfriend who doesn't have any healthy eating habits, any advice? So the first thing I would suggest is to not do any nagging or like mentioning that. What I would do is show, like, be the role model, basically, lead the way.
Yeah.
So you eat healthy. Show that you're healthier, you're happier. And eventually when people see how much better you're living and loving life, they eventually want to follow through.
Free Spirit, that positive energy. Because you know what? Sometimes our loved ones like to test us. Because we know, like me and Nicole have, before we really figured it out, we went on all these diets. And you know what? They were like, we're going to test you guys and see if you're for real this time. They'd bring around snacks. They'd bring around donuts. They'd be like, you guys don't need to work out. Come and, hang out. Or you don't really need to bring your meals and prep your meals. And you know what? They might love you, but they're going to see, they're kind of scared of change. Most people are scared. Even if they love you and care about you, a lot of people are really scared, afraid of change. So if, like Nicole said, if you know that you're doing something that's really good for you and it's time for you to change your life, and you know what? You've decided, I got to do this whether I have support or not. You keep going, because one day he's going to look at you and go, you know what?
I really admire.
She's for real.
Yeah.
And she's doing this for real. And if I don't catch my butt up to her, she's going to leave me in her dust. So you keep going, Free Spirit. You be the inspiration. You lead the way, and you'll be surprised how many people follow you.
Yes, that's beautifully said.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, really, like, if your boyfriend is supporting you for eating healthy, that's the most important. And then you just support him for his decisions. And if he's eating something that, you would rather not eat, we do it all the time. We have family that'll come around and they'll have pizza for dinner or whatever. And we just pop out our microwaved pre-portioned meals and we just eat together. Just because they're not eating like us doesn't mean we can't, hang out or eat a dinner together.
Yeah, exactly. Ghost RM, good to see you.
Oh, we're great. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
Everybody, if you're new to the stream, smash the like button and consider subscribing, and Super Chat is on if you'd like to fund the channel.
Okay, we got
Okay, Angela says that she's confused about portion. How do you know how much for you? So Angela, that's a good question. Everybody has a different body. My body is very sensitive to carbohydrates.
Mine too.
Nicole is too. So basically it's trial and error. So for me, the amount of carbs I eat, somebody with a high metabolism or that could handle carbs really well, they'd be starving to death. My body doesn't process carbs like a normal human being. We're aliens. So we have to do fairly low carb, but we cycle our carbs. So basically the short answer is you need to do trial and error. So take what you're eating now, and if you'd like to drop a bit of weight or body fat, play with your carb levels is the most important thing. So, let's say just tomorrow what you're eating in carbs, just measure it. Even if you're not dieting or whatever, measure it out. If it's 2 cups of carbs total, 3 cups of carbs total in a day, try 2 3/4 cups the next day, right?
And to get the serving sizes, if you're not sure about that, look on the back of the labels and look for the serving size. So, like I think most quick out packages say a 1/3 cup is a portion. So go with that. Have a 1/3 cup of oatmeal. And then if you're going to, let's say, have rice for dinner, half a cup of rice, I think is 1 serving. And, you could start with that, or you could start with a cup and then go, adjust it from there.
Yep.
So basically start measuring everything out and mark it down. That will help you. Write exactly what you're eating every day for a week. Weigh yourself at the end of the week. And if you've gained, then it's too much. Pull back some of your carbs. And if you lost weight, then keep going for another week or so and then change it up.
Daniel, that's a good point. That's like a huge non-scale victory or non-number victory. And I remember first time I could tie my shoes without being out of breath or needing to sit down. And that's a huge accomplishment. We're so proud of you guys. That's great.
Amazing. Even just like getting up and down from a chair and like the plastic chairs. Like I remember I was so embarrassed to go to like family barbecues and stuff because I didn't want to sit in the chairs because I thought, well, for sure they were going to stick to me when I stood up. And second, I thought I was going to break them. So those things, just to know, even now, every morning, every cheat day, we like going out to stores, and sometimes there's those, those bars, like poles or whatever that you have to walk through.
Yeah, so that you can't steal carts, right?
Yeah. Well, we were so used to turning sideways because we couldn't fit through them. I still go to turn sideways now and realize that I can walk through front, like forward. I don't have to turn sideways, but I still find myself doing it. So it's really cool when you make those tiny little changes. And it's huge for someone who's been overweight.
It's funny when you've been big like most of your life. When we first started losing a good chunk of weight, me and Nicole both would pick up shirts that were like 4 sizes too big for us, just because we're so used to being big. And like Nicole said, the cart, like when you walk into a store and they have those poles, we would still turn sideways and make sure they were big enough to get through. And we had tons of room now, but it's funny how we keep that, that old way of thinking for a long time after.
Yeah, I have to remind myself, you don't have to turn sideways. You can go forward. The eyebrows, they are interesting eyebrows, aren't they? Oh, that's so cool. They have Breyers Snickers. You know what? I might take vanilla ice cream and smash Snickers in it.
Yeah, you guys have been... Snickers is an old, you can't go wrong with Snickers.
I love
awesome.
Snickers. Oh, I know. You got to put caramel sauce in the vanilla ice cream and then smash
peanuts?
Snickers in it.
Or you could do your own... You could do like a Snickers version of your own, like a DIY.
But Snickers
you could just buy
bars.
Snickers.
I might be doing that this cheat day.
Okay.
I love that, Dan. I'm a really slow typer. I still like 2-finger type. I don't type like a normal human.
Yeah, and I'm a 2-finger typer too.
Even texting, I text weird. Like I don't text like with the thumbs. I don't even know what I do.
Me and Nicole, like our mouth will hang open if we see like a teenager texting because they're so good with the texting. We're like amazed. They're like wizards. We're like, we'll stand there and catch ourselves like with family, like younger cousins or whatever. They can text like paragraphs in like 2 seconds, and me and Nicole are like,
we're still there
punching our phone like.
Yeah. Mahavanji, come on in. Oh wait, what is? Oh, she has an apple. Okay. Mahavanji, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Welcome. Thanks for joining the chat.
I'm sure you've talked about it at some point, but what is the ultimate goal? Building or fitness? So what we wanted to do was first get down the bulk of our weight, and then now we've started building. Like in the last, I would say, the last year, we really started training pretty consistently
to stay lean but build muscle at the same time, which is very difficult to do. And me and Nicole, we're not like fitness models, obviously bodybuilders, but we're working towards being the best version of us that we can be.
Yes, having the best body that we can have.
Working with our DNA and our history and our past of having
the loose skin and the stretch, some stretch marks and things like that. I mean, so what we like to do is we'll go for a period where we eat more carbs and build muscle, and that. In that, obviously, you do gain a little bit of weight. Yeah. So then what we'll do to show the muscle that we built is we'll cut our carbs down and train a lot lighter, or sometimes give ourselves more breaks training, and then lean out so that you can see the muscle underneath.
Yeah, because Angie, we've found out the hard way that those are all three separate things. Like losing body fat, losing weight, and building muscle are all very different, and how you train and eat towards each one of those goals is very different. And you can't do one forever. Like, you can't just lean out forever. You ruin your metabolism. You can't bulk forever, because obviously you just keep getting bigger and you'll get health problems. You can't build muscle forever. There's a limit to everybody's genetic limit, and also time for, as far as your metabolism, what kind of amount of time you can diet, cut, lean, bulk for. So that's why and our goals are always changing too. Sometimes we'll be like, you know what? We've leaned out enough. Let's say for a couple weeks, we're going to go in and try to build some muscle, and then it'll switch. So it really depends on what your goals are at the exact moment, because they always should be evolving and changing.
Yeah. And right now, because we've been cutting, I really like the way that I am leaning out, and my curves are looking, a lot better. So right now I'm happy to keep, I know I'm not building muscle when I'm cutting, so I'm happy to keep the muscle that I've built and just lean out and show the muscle that I built.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, look at this.
And
Mark Wheeler. Hello.
Mark Wheeler, what's up, man?
Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for joining the chat. This is awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay.
The wives get it done. I'm not necessarily getting it done in the typing answers. I'm a pretty slow typer.
That's why it's good we have a microphone and we don't have to type back to you guys, because it'd be a lot longer.
Yeah. Queen Goddess says,
very true.
Also, if you have carbs earlier in the day, your body has time to use them up. Yeah, you're right. That's what we do. We do too. We have them earlier in the day, and then some after. Our
last meal of the day, as you guys know, if you watched our full day of eating, is usually, a protein and a fat.
Yeah.
No carbs before bed, because we might be trying to build muscle, but we're still trying to stay as lean as possible during that process.
And
so you're right.
Our bodies, they love putting on weight.
They love, so we have to be really stingy with our carbs. Not stingy, we have to use our carbs properly. Yes. Our cheat day is part of our plan, because we wouldn't make it through training and through life the next week if we didn't have that, that boost of carbohydrates, because we eat such low carbs during the week and still want to train and be functional in our brain and our bodies. Right?
And that's the balance. We choose to eat a little less carbs during the week so that we can have a cheat day, because that works for our brain.
It keeps us motivated in a lot of different areas. Gail, welcome.
Hello, Gail. Hello, Mike, if you're watching. What is Gail? Gail says, total sugar content is included in total carb on the labels minus fiber to get. Yes, you're right, so that's called your net carbs. Some people do that, and I think protein bars like Quest shows you on the package what the net carbs are. So yeah, that's called net carbs, and you just minus the fiber, and that's the actual amount of carbs.
So always be checking your labels, guys. Even if you think okay, I know what yogurt has, check, because they vary they vary greatly between brands, between styles. So, and me and Nicole, when we first started, we still ate, frozen French fries, but we counted out whatever the serving was, 15 French fries.
Yes.
We counted out and we ate that.
I remember that. We would get the bag. We don't have fat-free fries here, but we have low-fat. Yeah. We would go get the bag of low-fat fries, and I remember it was 12, and we counted out 12, and we put a line in the middle to separate each of our portions. Thank you, Miss Jamie. That's so beautiful. Look at this. I don't know what this.
These are
the jazz. Jamie, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Jamie, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your support.
That really means a lot to us. We're going to hunt some good cereal with that. Yeah, or something.
Hunt like Jamie Hunt, the cereal. Get the whistle.
You get a cheesy joke and a whistle. We're gonna Jamie Hunt some cereal. That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Jamie, you inspired the cheesiest joke of the night from Nicole. Thank you so much.
Sometimes this works. And look, I seen our friend Nerd versus Fat coming in. Hello and welcome.
Hey, Nerd, how are you, buddy?
Coming in. And I think I see a question up there. Mark likes the eyebrows. I grew those like this.
Yeah, instantly.
Like instantly.
Magic brows.
Okay, let's see. Sorry, friends, we missed a few. So welcome, Nerd versus Fat. Thanks so much for coming in. And Lisa said, so Kyle, have you tried Dijon your tuna yet?
Oh, yeah, we said that we might try it.
We picked it up the other day, and then we put it down.
Okay, Lisa, tomorrow...
It's grocery day.
Tomorrow's
so
grocery day. I'm going to pick some up just for you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try it, and I'm going to get over my fear of Dijon mustard in the tuna, and I'm trying it tomorrow. And, yeah.
I'm going to try it, too. I think it'll be good.
Lots of friends told us it's very good in it. So.
I actually think it would be good.
So, Lisa, it's coming
And
soon.
she said, can you tell the amounts? So, right now, we're doing a dill pickle. So, we chop up
like a medium-sized.
Yeah, a medium-sized dill pickle. So, one chopped in 1 can of tuna with a tablespoon of light mayo. And then the mustard, because it's calorie-free, we just put whatever we want.
Due to
probably
taste.
Like half a tablespoon.
Whatever. If you're more of a mustard friend, then go nuts. And if you're not, then just a little bit really helps flavoring. And me and Nicole need the sodium. Like, we're cutting, so we don't really track sodium right now. We really need it when you're on low carb, your body's going to flush out water. So you really need to make sure you have your sodium so that you stay with it and alive.
And really, like, even when we're not cutting, I don't really focus too much on sodium.
Really helps with muscle building and getting a good pump, which a lot of sodium and salt gets demonized in the media a lot. Yeah. There are benefits. Like everything in life, there's good and bad things about it. But as far as if you're working out your muscles in the gym and you don't have problems with, sodium or whatever, or blood pressure or whatever, sodium is like the best pre-workout to get your veins popping, the blood flowing. So yeah, we don't track the sodium. But yeah, those are the measurements for the tuna. So yeah, Dijon mustard is coming.
Oh yeah, we're getting it tomorrow. Thanks for the idea.
Hello,
Julia.
Hey, Julia. Hello. Thanks for reminding us about the Dijon because I actually forgot about it. And so we're definitely going to try it. It's fresh on our minds now, so we should remember it.
We did. We picked it up and then we got scared and put it down. Okay, what do we got? Try some Mrs. Dash spicy jalapeno. That sounds really good. We haven't looked at the Mrs. Dash seasonings here in a while.
We'll check it out.
We'll have to check it out
when we're at the grocery store. Sure.
That's a good idea. I bet any Mrs. Dash would be good in that. I never even thought of that.
Yeah, you know what, Miss Lawson? Actually, that's a great idea. We should do a new full day of eating video on our low carb day.
Oh yeah. You know what? That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Did we do?
We have before, but this version of what we're doing now is different. So thank you, Miss Lawson. Thanks for all the suggestions, guys, because we will do that for sure, Miss Lawson.
Yeah, there are definitely, we get ideas from you guys too. Like what you request, we try to make a video that you guys will benefit from. So thank you. Yeah, we'll write that down. We have like a list and we write it. We
have a list because like we're like pretty busy in our lives, the scheduling. We like when it's time to film, we don't really always have time to plan it right before. So we have to make like a master list. Okay, we know what we want to talk about. We're filming this tomorrow and we need to get it in and we have, this window of time to do it. Yep. So thank you guys. The suggestions really help us on videos and we love it because it gives us not only it reminds us of what we've said in the past and we might have forgot to get to it, but it also gives us information on what you guys want to see more of, and that's perfect. So guys, we're probably going to do another 5-10 minutes tonight. Yeah. So ask away all your questions. We love them all. We love hanging out with you guys, chatting. Yeah, we'll do about 5-10 more minutes.
Thanks so much for coming in, everybody. This is great. Thank you for your support.
All the support. We love it, guys.
Oh, and remember about the like party. Keep liking.
Oh, yeah, it's a like party.
It's a like party.
Spike the likes.
Hey, look at that, Spike the like.
I'm a rapper, and I didn't know it.
And I'm a jokester.
Yeah, you're a regular old comedian there, Nicole. Jamie Hunt, the cereal.
Mark says, you guys ever go to indie wrestling shows? You know, we would like to go to more. We've only been to, like, I've only actually been to one wrestling show, and that was the London one that we went to last year.
We used to, like, we're in Kitchener, so, like, WWE used to come here a lot. For some reason they don't go to the small towns anymore, so yeah, not really. We haven't been to any indie shows. I used to be into wrestling a lot more when I was younger, but yeah, so just WWE if they come close by.
Yeah, but yeah, that's cool. You're in a ladder match. That's awesome. Good luck,
Mark.
Kick some butt.
Yeah, kick some butt.
And hey, give the fist of doom.
Yeah. There you go. Now that's a finisher right there.
We just gave you your new finishing move.
Yeah.
You're something.
Yeah, she is something.
How do you stay motivated to eat healthy? Well, it's not really like, we don't really need it anymore. But in the beginning, it was reminding ourselves what we were working for. Like, you know, we talked about some of those goals, like being able to go up the stairs or tie our shoes without being out of breath and that kind of stuff. That's what pushed us to keep going. And the just feeling totally uncomfortable in our bodies and knowing we were, you know, that we might die because we were eating so unhealthy. Yeah, but now,
when we were first starting, like in the beginning, when we would fail all the time, our goals were really all superficial. Now, there's nothing wrong with, we want to look better too. That's what I think everybody trains and eats. There, at least a part of it is to look better. I mean, we're human beings, right? But sometimes in the past when we would fail, like years ago, it was only about that, like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be, 0% body fat, and I'm gonna have all these muscles, and I'm gonna look so good." And we didn't want to. We kind of avoided the deeper issues. So basically, like Nicole said, find something to fight for that means something really, that means is really important to you. Find something that's really important other than, of course, getting, healthy and looking better and feeling better. Find a deeper meaning to, be able to play with your dog or your kid on the floor, or tie your shoes, or be able to have a better relationship with your partner or whatever, right?
Yeah, we used to, when we would take Hank for walks, we used to actually have to stop and sit on the grass for a while and take breaks because we couldn't take him for one solid walk. So, that's a great goal is to do that.
Did somebody subscribe? Marcy, that's
we don't
great.
Get to see it.
We missed that. Because it doesn't make a noise, so it must have popped up. So you guys seen the Hank high five. That's great, because we were wondering if it worked.
That's good. Thank you. We're glad you like it.
That's the same with the super chat. Like when we set it up, me and Nicole are not computer wizards. So when we set it up, we were like, oh, God, I don't know if it's going to work, or I don't know if we did it right. So we're glad that you've seen the Hank high five.
That's awesome. Thanks for letting us know. And Mark says he's going to do the fist of doom.
That's awesome, Mark.
That's awesome. Hey, Marcy uses Mrs. Dash in everything. Frozen hash browns with egg and egg whites for breakfast. That sounds really good. I never thought about that. About putting Mrs. Dash in the egg whites.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
If I ever get sick of ketchup and pepper and salt, then I'll give that a try.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Nerd vs. Fat said, how did you build your home gym? Kyle actually got a lot of that equipment when you were in high school?
Yeah.
In high school.
We actually just did a home gym tour.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Video last week, Nerd. And that'll tell you like the stories behind each piece of equipment, because they're all used secondhand.
Some of it we got like from stores that were going out of business.
Yeah.
We got a really cheap deal.
Everything in our gym, pretty much, except for the recumbent bike, everything is used and decades old. So, like online sites, like in Canada, we have Kijiji. I know Craigslist in the States. So we kind of, as we went on, like I've been trying to get, build muscle since I was like 12 years old. So
since I was young.
My first pair of dumbbells is still in the gym, and I'm never going to get rid of them.
Mine too.
They're 20-pound dumbbells, and they're completely covered in rust, but I'll never get rid of them, and I still use them today.
And mine are bent 5-pound weights from when I was like 15. And also utilize like when all stores sell their equipment for cheap in January, utilize the New Year's
or like
sales.
right after January sometimes too.
Yeah, and right after, utilize those because you can get weights for really cheap, like 80 to 90 cents per pound for dumbbells and stuff. So that's when we buy stuff. And also Amazon has some good deals as well. You just have to kind of look around.
And as we've built the most muscle in our life, nerd, in the last couple months.
And that's lifting very light.
Very, very lightweight. So that's a huge misconception that you have to be strong to build muscle. Strength and muscle building are two different ballgames.
It's about squeezing the muscle, not how much weight you're lifting.
I was a young man for a long time with a big ego trying to lift, and all it got me was bad shoulders and bad knees. And
I tried to lift heavy too. I would go in the gym and just keep putting weight and weight and weight, and I never seen muscle growth the way I'm seeing it now. And I lift 30, 40 pounds at the most sometimes. So shall we do like one more question? And then, Mahavanji says basil and garlic and eggs. Oh, that sounds really good too, actually. I never thought of that one.
You're getting all
and
fancy
salsa.
with it.
Yeah, and salsa from Marcy. Yeah, I've tried that before too. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one as well. I think
we go through phases too. Like I'm on a catch-up kick right now, but I used to be on we used to use we could put feta or like
fat-free cream cheese. I've used.
We go through stages where we get really excited about one added thing into our food, and then we'll get off of it and go on something else.
Hey, look at Jeremy says hello, guys. Hello, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up, man?
Still has weights from when he was 15 and he's 40 now. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Those old school weights. Gotta hit the failure point when you're lifting. That gives you the most benefit. When you sometimes we don't. Sometimes I do high reps and then other times I do failure. It's switching it up.
Keep switching it up is the biggest thing that we've found.
Because your body gets used to that. If you fail every single time, you could put your body at risk for injury, and your body will get used to that. So we switch it up. Sometimes we go to failure, and then sometimes we just do really high reps and lightweight.
That's like everything. If you spam something too much, it just doesn't work anymore. And going to
your body's smart.
Going to failure is good, but if you do it all the time, failure means your central nervous system is basically collapsing. So you don't want to do that all the time because you will burn out and you'll feel like you're not motivated and you'll be like, what's wrong? I'm working really hard. Well, you might be burning out too much and affecting your central nervous system.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, so friends, we'll just read this one last. My Mahavanji says bulk barn sells dried jalapeno flakes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. Grind it up and add it to anything. Hey, that's a great idea. Thank you. We like jalapeno.
We like spicy stuff. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, my friends, we're going to
sign out.
Say hello, say good night, and go Nani.
Yep. Thank you, friends. If you haven't
so much,
smash the like button. We thank you, everybody that came in and supported us.
And all the friends that were super chatting. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
The super chat friends, you guys keep us going. Everybody's comments keeps us going, keeps us positive. We love you guys. Keep going. And we're going to sign out for tonight. But we'll be back as much as we can. We love you guys. Good night.
And good night. And fist of doom and whistle of doom.